welcome to Hertfordshire. So over the next 2 days I'm going to be visit all around St Albans and Knebworth to show you a very exciting tour called the Gourmet Garden Trails. Over the next 2 days we're going to enjoy England's glorious gardens, we're going to eat a feast, enjoy seafood, seasonal produce, and then also check into a very, very beautiful hotel with impressive grounds. And I can't wait to take you along with you, and hopefully this will give you some idea if you're planning a UK staycation, a short break, and to enjoy a little trip outside of London because it's so easy to get here. There's a direct train from King's Cross and it's only 42 minutes away to Knebworth, and St Albans is between 30 to 40 minutes away. So it's so easy to get to. We are here today, the sun is out, and I'm ready to show you all around. And a big thank you to Visit Heart and also Visit England for sponsoring this video as part of the ongoing Escape the Everyday campaign. Always such a pleasure to work together, and I can't wait to add this new spot to the list. Let's go.
Knebworth House has been home to the Lytton family for over 500 years, and though the gardens we see today has been around since the 17th century, the layout was actually drawn from the Edwardian era.
We are now just past the house and we've gone past the sunken garden and the rose garden as well. And this is such an impressive grounds. So peaceful here as well. Great for families, great for strolling around with your bestie, enjoying the sunshine, at peace, calm, a slice of oasis. Enjoy this little silky montage to find out more about Knebworth House and the history behind it as well.
We spent a lot of time around the dinosaur trail. There are over 72 life-size prehistoric creatures here, and the big kid in me definitely got very excited, and it's a great spot to bring the little ones.
Dad just pointed out that this dinosaur has actual hands and we can't get over his little palms in its hands. Do you reckon that's actually the case? Look who is here. Stazzy is back! Yay!
Great time!
She couldn't get enough of me last time, so here we are having a 2-day stay now over at St Albans. Have you been to St Albans before?
No.
So this is your first time for the both of us.
Yeah.
Again, so lots of new memories to be made in new places. Can't wait, we're just going through the dinosaur trail. A great time, we're learning a lot.
There's a little castle.
Yeah. How happy are you to be back?
Yeah, so happy. I'm excited to be in nature actually. I love nature.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go to the next spot. We're now in the children's maze, but we're too tall for it and we don't want to cheat. So we'll have to go like this. Remain inconspicuous.
So you've probably got it wrong already, so.
Yeah, we went to a dead end and we're like, we can literally see the answers and we still got it wrong. So, yeah, but look. When's the last time we did a maze?
It takes about 15 minutes to get out, I reckon.
Should we go up there?
No, down here.
Down here, okay. Oh, this is actually quite a hard maze, to be honest.
Using my senses, you know, my sixth sense to know where we're going.
And not the fact that we're literally like towering over the answers. But this is what we are looking at right now. Oh, so cute. Oh my gosh, imagine being this high and just running around. Imagine going like this. My nostrils are happy, it smells so good. It just smells like you're like proper out there, like fresh, clean cut grass. We're not in the city anymore. So, what is the Gourmet Garden Trails? Well, it isn't just limited to Hertfordshire and actually extends to other regions as well, including Essex, East Sussex, West Sussex and Kent. And the aim of the GGT is to inspire domestic and international travellers to enjoy the glorious, outstanding landscapes and gardens that England has to offer, particularly those regions, and to also enjoy the local produce as well, which you know your girl is all over. We love me some seasonal produce, especially now that the sun is shining and there's so much on offer as well. So I'm excited to see what Hertfordshire has to offer my tummy and also my eyes, because it is so beautiful here. I'm literally just looking at roses here. You can smell the freshness. I feel so invigorated and revitalized right now, and it's just so lovely to have the chance to be able to escape the city and to just be able to enjoy day trips and short breaks like this as well. Just had lunch, we had a tuna melt, and now we're gonna go roam around the garden some more again, because I think all the kids have actually gone home, so it's super peaceful. We're gonna get some ice cream as well, why not? So let's go.
We went over to the garden terrace tea room and ate outside while soaking in the rare English sunshine. It was so nice having a catch up and feeling the heat on our skin. Obviously this called for a sweet treat, so we enjoyed mango sorbet and chocolate ice cream from Jude's. We then hopped in a cab and drove down to St Michael's Manor in St Albans, our home for the night. It's only a 30-minute drive and it was a scenic view with cobble streets, cottages and plenty of greenery. The original house dates back over 500 years and was converted into a hotel in the early 60s. There's 30 beautiful bedrooms with 5 acres of country gardens, a lake and only a short 10-minute walk into town. Knowing all of that, I couldn't wait to get checked in.
We have now just checked into St Michael's Manor in St Albans, and the room we've checked into is called the Mulberry, and it is so beautiful. We're talking a 4-poster bed and a secret double doorway into a secret beautiful bathroom. Let me show you a silky montage of this room tour, because just look at it. Wait to jump into this bed. Here's my hand in comparison to show you how big this is. Dazzy, where are we going to right now?
We're going to a restaurant called Lussman's.
And it is specialising in seafood, meat and smoked beef. Very well known. So we're looking at the menu, can't wait. St Michael's Manor is only a 10-minute walk from the centre of town to the restaurant, and the sun is setting right now and we're just strolling over, and this is it, isn't it? This is what summer evenings are all about. It's a lovely warmth in the air, food is calling, but such a relaxing, picturesque day, and your girl is ready to eat. It's so pretty. And then we're going to go explore around St Albans tomorrow, which I am so excited about. Cheers, my love. We are now at Lussman's and we've just ordered our glass of wine, which the server recommended depending on what we have picked for mains. So this one is like so typical of me, a Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand. I feel like every time I go anywhere I'm like, it's just a trusty one, isn't it? Staz has an Albarino, which I believe is from Spain. Let's pretend I know what I'm talking about. I just love the smell. Yeah. This will be good with the lobster. Are you excited?
Yes. I think we might just order all of them. Why not, right?
Why not? Exactly. We're just here to test it out and make sure it's quality control.
A bit of everything, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's all about balance.
It is all about balance, so one in each hand.
Lussman's is a fish and grill restaurant and the only restaurant group in the UK to be completely MSC friendly. It's affordable and delicious dining with great service to match. We definitely didn't hesitate to get stuck in when ordering.
My whole lobster has just arrived.
They can't even see this. And then look at my portion size.
We're sharing though, don't you worry.
Shoot, which one's yours?
Yes. A whole lobster, baby.
I'll let these clips of the food do all the talking, but each course was delightful, generously sized, fresh and enjoyable. My favourite was the wild rabbit linguine, and despite not having much of a sweet tooth, I didn't hesitate to dig into the poached pear and mousse too. Highly recommend.
Let's talk about our full tummies. We've enjoyed a 3-course dinner at Lussman's. What did you think?
Oh, I loved it. The customer service, 10 out of 10.
Excellent.
Drinks, 10 out of 10.
Food,
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Desserts, 11 out of 10.
Oh yeah, you've got the sweet tooth.
Yeah,
as well.
I love that.
Really enjoyed the food. Fresh, very affordable, I would say, as well. Great flavours. Arrived promptly. The surface in particularly was fantastic. So if the staff are watching, thank you so much for such a wonderful evening and for looking after us so well. Oh, maybe get a nice cup of tea, a chamomile or something, and then wake up to breakfast at the hotel. I'm so excited. All we're doing is eating, but you know what? We'll do it for you just to make sure St Albans food is good. We will take that upon ourselves and test it out for you. Okay, good night. Say good night.
Good night.
I didn't want to get out of bed today because that bed is so comfortable. I'd say it's probably the most comfortable hotel bed I've been in a long time. It's because I've not been in a hotel in a long time, but...
Come on, Chu, we have breakfast to go to.
Oh yeah, how did you sleep? I slept so well.
A quick shower later, it was time for breakfast at the hotel in the dining room. It overlooks the grounds and you're greeted with an outpour of sunny natural light as you walk in. What a way to wake up in the morning.
This is the breakfast menu at St Michael's Manor. We have the Manor breakfast, which is a full English, and then over here we've got eggs, and I'm eyeing up the eggs royale with a side of avocado. But actually, the avocado toast does sound really good. Look, smoked paprika, fantastic. Egg and soldiers, coconut milk porridge as well, Greek yogurt, so there's a mix of everything. I'm gonna go for the eggs royale, please. Is it possible to have a side of avocado as well? Thank you. Okay, so we have just refreshed, checked out of the hotel, left our bags, and we're now going to be exploring all around St Albans, seeing the historical spots, and we're going to go to the cathedral, see the clock tower, then visit the St Albans market, which is open every Wednesday, and then just basically eat some more around town, baby. I'm ready.
We walked into town, stopping at the cute houses and historical buildings along the way. St Albans is so pretty.
Woo. It is windy, but I am now outside St Albans Cathedral, and this magnificent cathedral is actually home to where Britain's first St Alban was first buried in the year 300, where he gave his life for Christian faith. And you can go through the doors here and find out more about his story and more about his life. This cathedral is actually part of the medieval West End, and then on top of that, the church was built 950 years ago by someone called Lord Grimthorpe, who was a wealthy local resident, and public opinions are still divided about the addition to the cathedral. What do you think? But anyway, let's go on inside and find out more about Alban.
If you fancy a visit, St Albans Cathedral is open daily from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. It's free entry, though donations are welcome. There are also tours available too if you'd like more information about its history.
So we've just now come back to the back of the cathedral, and did you know the cathedral is also home to the Shrine of Alban, and it is the longest nave in England. And then we're now going to go inside to the cafe to try the Alban bun, also known as the hot cross bun, which was created by the monk in the 14th century, but more on that in a little bit.
It's been a hot minute. Well, about an hour actually. I really wanted to try the Alban bun, so we headed over to the on-site restaurant to sniff it out. Luckily for us, a batch came piping hot, fresh out the oven, ready for us to dive into.
I am now at Abbot's kitchen, and this is the home to the Alban bun, and fun fact, this is also home to the hot cross bun, the original one. And fun fact, this is also the hot cross bun, and it's created by Brother Thomas Roke, a 14th century monk at St Albans Abbey, and he actually developed this recipe to feed the poor on Good Friday, and now we can enjoy it here. So inside we've got some raisins, some cinnamon. Dad doesn't like cinnamon, so now I have to eat the whole bun to myself. What a shame. And I also have a glass of hydration juice, which is red berry and zinc. This first.
Good?
It's very doughy. We've got the raisins in it as well. It's fresh out the oven, so it's really warm. It's got the melted butter, so it's got that little savoury, buttery kick, cinnamon and spice. This would go nice with a cup of tea. So I'm now standing by the clock tower, which was built between 1403 and 1412. This is an example of a medieval belfry almost unique in England, and it contains a large curfew bell dated from 1335. So this would have been the inn that faced the market square, and this is also a meeting place for farmers and cattle dealers, and it is also where you can find the plaque about the fleur-de-lys here as well. I'm now outside fleur-de-lys, and John, who's the King of France, was detained in a house on this site after his capture at Poitiers in 1356 and before his removal to Hertford Castle between 1420 and 1440. Find out more about the clock tower, and actually on Saturdays, Sundays and bank holidays it's open to the public, and you're able to climb the 93 steps all the way to the top and enjoy the view over St Albans. Today it's closed, so I'm going to admire it from here instead.
What's that? My tummy is rumbling again. As we visited on a Wednesday, we were lucky enough to be there on Market Day. It's widely renowned as one of the best markets in Hertfordshire, and there's a great choice of different street food stalls and fresh produce on offer. There's a big focus on local vendors here, and there was so much choice. After walking up and down several times, I'd finally decided on my first taste of Nepalese food, and I was so excited for the momos.
Oh, got a spice to it. It's really good texture, a lot of meat. We've got a nice kick to it though, very nice kick.
Really good kick. It's really nice with the chilli on the side as well. It's got a little spicy sesame sauce, a little bit tangy, nice dough, very generous filling.
Okay, so I still had room for more, so I grabbed a chicken and lamb curry from the Pakistani street food stall. Then we decided to walk it off and head to the local museum. One of my favourite things to do when visiting a new place. The coffee shop on site used to be a courtroom.
So we've now finished eating and we're now at St Albans Museum and Art Gallery. So we're going to wander around and see what we find. Your girl loves an art gallery and a museum. So let's see. Oh, I remember this face from when I used to do drama. These are the faces we used to use to act out the expressions. I'm now in the assembly room and there's a beautiful chandelier behind me. When this was first constructed, its main purpose was to be a courthouse. But throughout the 1800s, this was also used as a place for social functions, such as balls that we attempted to dance, and I realised I definitely have 2 left feet unless it comes to dad dancing and hand shimmies and jazz hands. I can't do ballroom dancing, but I'm open to trying it if anyone wants to teach me.
St Albans Museum Gallery is a newly created space displaying over 2,000 years of heritage, history and contemporary artwork. If you wanted a deep dive into St Albans throughout the years, this is a fantastic place to do it. It isn't a big space and it's right in the heart of town, so it'd allow 30 minutes of a proper browse around, especially if you like to read the cards like I do. Then it was time for our final spot of the day.
Oh, I really like it here in St Albans. First of all, everyone here is so friendly and so warm, and I'll just come and have a little natter with you and a chat, which is obviously I love. Second of all, there's such a diverse range of shops available here. Shopping here is great. Popped into anthropology very quickly, and the staff there are wonderful, but also it's just like amazing shops. All the buildings are so pretty, easy to get to via walking. There's bunting everywhere. It's just such like a jolly, happy place, and I love it. Like I already know I'm just gonna make a little trip to St Albans from time to time, and there's so much food on offer as well. I feel like if you're into food, there is no shortage of options here. There's street food, they've got like really cute date night spots, they've got really lovely restaurants, seafood, and we're now over trying to find the oldest pub in England called Ye Old Fighting Cocks. That's the name. We're going to try and find it now and then head over to get some waffles. What a day.
We decided to take a scenic detour to the Waffle House and walk through Verulamium Park. There's 100 acres of land here and it was such a beautiful stroll. We saw swans, ducks, the trees blowing in the wind and the sun on our face. You know your girl loves to romanticize every possible moment, and this was an easy one.
Okay, next stop, not only is St Albans an historic innkeeping city, but it also has the most amount of pubs per square mile, including this one, which is Ye Old Fighting Cocks, which is the oldest pub in England, as certified and confirmed by the Guinness Book of Records. Look at it, look at it. Quite a cool little spot actually. Legend has it, Ye Old Fighting Cocks also accommodated Oliver Cromwell for one night during the Civil War, stabling his horse in what is now thought to be the bar area. There's underground tunnels at the end providing useful bolt holes in troubled times. This is what it looks like. This is where he would have stayed. Quite a nice view of the trees.
I'll let the waffles do the talking. Fantastic service, sweet and savoury options available, and the chocolate with chopped hazelnuts was delicious. I mean, look at it. It was time to head home after this.
And just like that, I am back in London. Just got off St Pancras station. Just bought 2 new pairs of sunglasses as well, all of a bonus sale. Fantastic, what a great day. But I hope you enjoyed this eating exploring around Knebworth and St Albans video in Hertfordshire, and I hope it's given you some inspiration for some short UK city breaks. So much fun. You can fit so much in such a short amount of time, and it's super easy to get to. I think it took me like 20 minutes to get a direct train over back into London from St Albans, and I absolutely loved it there. I can't wait to go and visit when the leaves turn golden at Christmas, because I feel like all the fairy lights are going to be so pretty. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and also check out the description box for the Gourmet Garden Trails, a link that you can see more of and the other regions I can visit, including Essex, West Sussex, East Sussex and Kent. And I'll see you in the next video, my loves. Goodbye.